Welcome back to Popes and Pylons. Let's play some more Europa Universalis 4. We're playing as Genoa. We're going for a custom achievement honest competition. We have to take all of India over here while keeping Genoa the most powerful trade node in the world, which, let's double check, it currently is. Feels like we lost a bit of money compared to the last episode in here, but we are at war and stuff, so that's fine. 68 ducats in Sevilla, not too shabby, but not close yet. We also don't get to do any overseas stuff, so we don't get to do colonization, we don't get to engage in overseas trade nodes, and a bunch of other rules, all of which you can find in the video description. Now, we're at war with the Austrians, and I made a big boo-boo last episode by not piecing out the Pope man on time. I lost a very, very long drawn-out battle over here on Spalato with like 50,000 papal troops. And I could, at any time, have just pieced out the Pope and reduced the enemy numbers by a ton. That would have been great, but I didn't. And then that's a mistake. Milan just went bankrupt. Oh, hello. If we have any spare aggressive expansion after we beat the Austrians, then I know where I'm going. Hello, Milan. Let's take Durres here, meet up with our troops. Decided last episode that we have enough maneuver on these generals that it's not a problem that we reinforce in enemy territory much. Also, I could call in the Commonwealth into this war. I don't know what that does to the condottieri. Because I believe going to war ends the condottieri arrangement, right? I think it does. Do they then get black flagged, or do they stay in there then just convert the in sieges? I don't know. So I don't care about the stuff they want to take. Let's try. I mean, the worst thing that can happen here, I think, is that we give up the siege of Spalato for a moment and have to do it ourselves. That's alright. We have tons of favors. We're thinking about dropping them anyway, so let's just do this. And no, they just turned into normal Polish folks, kept their siege. Nice. Now, the dark no longer gives me trade power. We have a bit of a coalition brewing, by the way. I've not discussed this, but the Indians have heard of our prowess and are kind of not really into it. Oh, you're not doing what I want you to do. Well, if you're not doing that, then you might as well have in this battle. Do I have two admirals? No. We have a bit of a coalition going against us over here, which hasn't been firing before because people were afraid. But now that we have all these enemies, they're no longer afraid. Speaking of, what's my timer here? I know I checked that 2 episodes ago, but that's 2 episodes ago. We have until October in 2 years before the Mamluks could join a coalition. That would be very nice if we could avoid that. So 2 years, essentially. Ideally, we attack the Mamluks then, immediately. As they have no friends, that should be a decent war too. Do I have claims? Tiny bit. Let's go make more claims on the Mamluks. And try to be done within the timer here. Man, what wouldn't I give for imperialism? That would be nice. Ah, by the way, I started talking about this at the end of, well, yeah, 2 episodes ago. And then stopped myself and said I would talk about next episode and didn't. So there have been a few comments by Bisa, of course, and by Peter in the comments discussing or asking for me to stay Republic. And that's in response to me asking or discussing prominently here whether or not we should swap to a monarchy for more absolutism. And we decided not to. Well, they asked me not to, and I decided, out of the goodness of my heart, to accept that. Venetian separatists. Do I want these to succeed? Maybe. Let's not kill him. So we're not going to swap into a monarchy, what I'm trying to say. We're going to stay a republic, even though that means we have huge issues with absolutism, as in we don't have any, or not a lot. But I think it does fit the lore sort of we're trying to tell here, the story we're trying to tell here more. And I've never been definitely not on video, but maybe not even in general, been a revolutionary republic. And we might just make it that deep into the game. We might not. We might be able to do this sort of thing before revolution is a thing. But I mean, we do still have to take all of India, so there's a chance. We still have to spend that time. And I'm into trying out a revolutionary republic. Not gonna lie. Ooh, not gonna lie, this is bad. I would prefer... Do you have fast march? I think a fast march. I would prefer not to play that long. But if I do, then a revolutionary republic might be interesting. Could I have grabbed 3 fast march? Yeah, I could have, but I don't wanna. Which one is it anyway? Or is it not this age? Maybe it's not this age. Do we take the admin efficiency or the yearly absolutism? I think we probably take the admin efficiency. Because our cap is so low. Normally I take the yearly absolutism first, so that it can start stacking itself. Maybe that's still better. Fine. I'm not sure. That's a lot of Austrians there. But they probably didn't turn around in time, and they're even getting themselves into a tussle there. That's excellent. We're going to win that battle. Unless there's way more in the fog of war that I'm not seeing. Which obviously I hope there's not. You should be enough to siege this down, aren't you? What are we looking at? We need 10 cannons. And we're running 15 cannons. So my 5 cannons... They do have the 5 siege pip person on them though. And the others do not have a siege pip. So I suppose I take 4 of my cannons. Move them out. I grab like an infantry. Move it into Welsh Tyrol here. And we do a little swapperoo of the... Oh, not even Welsh Tyrol, I want that over there. I think I can do that, right? I should be able to do that. I walk in there, I merge them, then I merge, take out the cannon, and then we end up in the spot where we have the general on our not cannon. Now, surely you're not going to just run here. No. So... Can't just pick you up like that. Do you just take Tamesh now? That I'm here. I mean, maybe, sure. Why not? Discovered an agent. Taking attrition in a whole frickton of places. Frachton? Yes, a frachton. It is a common metric term for those non-Europeans among you. A frachton. You, and I take that cannon out and get on here. And this is not utterly necessarily optimization, to put it lightly, because the main difference between taking attrition on an infantry unit and a cannon is that cannons are much more expensive to reinforce, money-wise. They cost the same manpower, they just cost more money. It turns out I have money. A bit of it. 10 cannons are right here, they are. So right now we actually want to keep our 5 cannons from here on this. But we don't need anything else. No, let's leave the 5 cannons, take the rest, move it out. I do need to have a bit of a look at my manpower. We're not actually swimming in it, but I should be able... Oh, I can piece out Mantua, right? I could have done that ages ago. I still don't care about Mantua, do I? No. No, I do not. Yeah, I should probably keep them in there as a war score generator. What was I talking about? I was talking about something. Right, manpower. I could and should probably look into just spamming a few of the trade company investments that give a bunch of manpower. This one, right? No, it's not nuts. 100% sounds like so much, but you don't get a lot out of the trade company land. I wish this gave me some sort of indicator where it's good to do this, but it doesn't. So I'm just gonna spam some, because I do have the money. Ideally I put it into not this state, for example, where I don't have most of the provinces. And then ideally I would put it into places with a lot of manpower, but I really don't have the anything right now. The will, I suppose, to actually find out where that would be. And when did I say is this war? October 21. Okay. Gotta hurry a bit here. Trade company trouble. Unrest. That's 150 monarch points. Mostly money and some unrest in Rosetta. Where's Rosetta? Down there, thank you very much, game. 10 unrest would lead to some unrest. Around about 10. How long? 10 years. Gee. But that's 150 monarch points. We're not doing that. Screw that. Get me the unrest. Give it to me raw. Now you have done your job here. It's Haiti and Spallado. Just so you're safe. I wouldn't actually mind throwing people out of Rijeka there, but I can't. So the fort. You can't really do much here. Just take some more places. Other people I can piece out of this war at some point. I won't get England out. Scilly and Nassau are people I might be able to get out and or fully siege down. Where's Nassau again? Nassau. Somewhere around here, isn't it? There you are. Oh, I did hover over it. I just didn't properly do it. There it is. In Westfalen. Sure. May or may not send somebody there soon. The Uzbek joined the coalition is not great. I really need to make sure not to have the Mamluks in that thing. Should have just killed these rebels. Why are they not taking the place anyway? Oh, it's a fort. I can just boat over. I thought I might not want to because of Austrian forces that might show up. But I think, yeah, I mean, there's still a bunch of forces around. Might still happen. There's some. You do have a decent amount of backup down here, but you can't rely on your friends actually coming and helping. Everybody's threatening my trade. How dare they, claiming my stuff. Don't declare war with the coalition, Casus Belli. Don't do it. Nobody will benefit from that. Least of all you. It will suck for you if you do this. Just don't do it. I'll probably retreat my 5 stack down here. I still will. No point to die there for a piece of non-fort land. Seems like a huge mistake. Do need to generate a bit more war score against the Austrians and start. Because I do need to start shipping people over to Mamluk land. I could just start shipping people over, but that seems rely on the Commonwealth here to do most of the work for me, but that, I don't know, that doesn't seem particularly right to me. Let's try to land in Trieste. Don't think there's a large Austrian stack around. Money for tradition or lose a stab? I'm gonna lose a stab here. Sure, I can buy tradition. Could just spend mill and gain absolutism for it. Maybe that's fine. And I gain some duck. Actually, I just convinced myself. Just gonna go ahead and like this at least twice. And then we're sort of okay. Where are you going? Belloir. Where the heck? Oh, down there. So you might be able to catch these people in Belloir if they keep going. They don't. Because they're afraid. As they should be. Not saying they shouldn't be, because they really should be. Come on, people, I need sieges. He says getting 3 siege pop-ups. Nice. 1620. What did I say? October 21? It's March und Unterkärnten. Oh, I don't have a person to take Edgetal anymore. You, Intal. No, you don't even have the reinforcements. Let's still try. It's the siege general, that's annoying. It was the siege general, that's annoying. They're gone now. Unterkärnten. No, I can also go for it from the other side. Hey, let's go for Vienna itself. I mean, surely that's gonna be decent war score. We do take it. And there is a modifier, if I'm not mistaken, to PC the willingness. That's like, you don't have my capital. And then we can say, well, yes, actually we do have your capital though. We randomly zoom to Portugal because that's what we do around here. Don't love those Austrians down there. Not sure how we're gonna beat them up. I think we still go for Vienna here. You go for Unterkärnten, you take Intal and then follow me, and I might hire a new general. Try and get some more siege pips. Let's leave this to the Commonwealth to deal with. Do I just back up Vienna? Do I quickly... Maybe I quickly do a nice little carpet siege here. Like that. Oh, and then we siege Scilly, of course. How silly of me. Moghestan got court. No Mantua wants peace. The time pressure behind that coalition and the implied threat is actually kind of thrilling. Considering that this is a game where we have things very well in hand in general, doing wars like these and triggering potential coalitions like this is actually, it does make it exciting, at least to me. Hope it's exciting for you as well. I'm gonna put these 28,000 folks on my boats, and I'm gonna try to ship them into Greece. So we can throw these Austrians out, hopefully. Because they're gonna take land that I actually wanna take and give to my subject, which is non-trivial when you don't have control of it. And also the Commonwealth might take control of it. Well, that would be unfortunate. Okay, you are gonna fudge up those folks. Excellent. Here comes the carpet siege. That's all good. We're gonna sink your fleet. Get a bunch of cores. Sink the fleet indeed. Repair or damaged boats in, I don't know, Spalato. I think we're done dealing with Navy here, aren't we? Yeah, it's only the Brits. So I'm gonna split you off. I'm gonna put you back onto money. And you back onto pirate hunting. Pirate hunting. Yeah, let's set you to be bold. Oh, I need to say in Genoa, of course. Be bold. As in, ignore the fact that the Brits are in this war. The Austrians are going to take back the war goal here for a moment, but I don't want to attack them in mountains with about even forces. That seems like a mistake. How many cannons do we have here from our allies? Enough. Good. You're a bit in a pickle there. Let's have you run this way. Not die to random Austrians. I want to deal with these and then check out what kind of peace deals we can get. Because I do want to peace out and go for, or prepare for, our Egyptian friends. And no, we're not actually friends. Yeah, that seems like a risky move. Could just go like this and like this. And they're gonna take back Trieste there, or whatever it is. Trieste. Is that the same thing? It might be. If I were to walk to Nassau. Maybe not by going through a rebel stack there. Ah, we can't go through Breisgau is the thing. I'm gonna try this. It might very well not work, or we might peace out before it works. But we might be able to get enough pressure on those folks over there that we don't, that we can just peace them out. Okay, so all we're waiting for is Vienna. And or maybe Unterkärnten, and that should be peace. And Semlin is essentially dead. This seems like it's done. But I like that a lot. Should probably start. Ooh, that's a fort I have in Creuset. A mountain fort. Let's crunch them. Oh, they don't want to. They don't want to get crunched. Who's my first stack I move back? You... Because it's not you. Königsboden. Done. I think you're ready. Maybe you just walk. I think you just walk. How many cannons did you bring? You brought enough cannons. I'm just gonna walk you folks all the way to Mountain of Land. So we have at least something to go. What do I have here? A bunch of things that just merged, but I shouldn't have merged. You hunt pirates in Genoa. You two protect trade in Genoa. And the rest is my transports. Can grab this 28 stack in a moment, maybe? How long do you take? 9th of September. 12th of September. 8th of September. Yeah, let's scare them off. Do you already have to do the stance now? I mean, have to, no. Okay, I'm gonna remove a unit here. I'm gonna threaten to fight you with forced march. You did not stop yet, interesting. And you're gonna make me lock in. 11th of September, 14th of September. They might be able to make me lock in and stop, and that would be, yep. Little tricksters. But they turned in the other direction, so that's not the end of the world. How much do I want to threaten them? I don't really. I just want to have peace here. I meant for you to walk to Nassau, though. It's 99% irrelevant. But that 1% might just do something. You don't need a forced march. But you still want to be here and threaten. Westphal, not Westphal, Unterkärnten is dropping. No, let's not do that walk. So if you just, maybe not like that. Seems a bit risky. Choose to Nogai. October 20, we have a year. I mean, I can declare on the Mamluks without having troops there. We actually got discovered in Austria. But obviously I don't wanna. I'd rather not have to do that. Because they get the first jump on me then. Okay, this is how are we sieging Wien? Only 5,000 cannons and only 1 siege pip. Let's bring a ton more cannons. We don't get an extra siege pip, but I guess you might want to merge up with these. Took the war goal back, that helps a lot. Keep threatening these folks, keep joining. And almost capping on, what are we capping on here? Well, admin for 1. Tech is still, shouldn't be spending too much. Did I want to buy inflation? I feel like no, must have been the other campaign. Then let's go ahead and add some more development into a place. Like Kirche here or Tokat. Let's go to Tokat. Some admin. Some of this. And the reason I don't want to spend too much is that we have an idea group coming up. And we'll have to, well, take the tech that gives us an idea group. Why is everything mountains around here? Can I catch you in there? Maybe if I think I can catch you in Herzegovina if I force march, but it's also mountains, so what would I gain? I mean, I don't need to engage this Austrian stack, I don't think, for a peace deal. Let's have a look at the peace deal. What do we want to do here? We probably give some of this land to the Serbs. Just don't want it to be too much. This up here isn't a lot. So we give you Podrinje, Sarajevo, Bosnia, and Slavonia. Serbia, and Serbia. Now, can I do quick math here? Game isn't showing me the little... No, 701. 701 dip. And the reason it currently costs 701 dip to annex you is that you have how much development? 105. So if we divide 701 by 105, currently I'm currently paying 6.7-ish dip per development point. Trying to do math here. 6.7-ish. Now, you require an extra... Let me open up a notebook. that here. So let's say 6.7 div per. Then you require 1263. 1263 minus 550, another 713 points. And Serbia, I'm trying to sync these up. That's what I'm trying to do here. Serbia requires another, so that's 651 points. 651. So we have 62 points difference, because the annexation speed of both should be the same. So 62 points difference. So ideally I give them 62 points worth of development. And what did I say? 6.7 dip per development. Oh, can that be true? It's only a difference of 9 development. If that is true, then giving them this land over here is already going to make them take longer than it's going to take to annex Khorasan. Because we're already this deep into annexing Khorasan. Might still be worth doing though. And then maybe toggle. Scootage toggle the thing. Now, I forgot what happens when my subject takes imperial land. Would they give some back? Surely hope not. Let's assume a peace deal where you grab these. And I grab my own Jadara, which I have a claim on. And then I try to create our connection here. Well, as soon as we hit Milan. Technically Trieste is not part of that, but that feels very border gory to leave it. We could look at PC like this. But that adds the whole empire. Not the whole empire, but large parts of the empire to the coalition that already exists. That seems like a bad idea. 2 ways to fix it. Just take slightly less land here. But really I don't want any empire. I don't want the Pope, but the Pope has a truce at least, but I don't want Bohemia to be in the coalition right now. Nor Naples. So I should probably go lower. What happens if I don't take any of this? Then Naples at 51, that's fine, because we can wait for a year tick here. Then we had Regensburg and Memmingen, that's probably okay. This way I don't feed my subject at all. What if I feed them a little bit? Because we do need, what did I say, 9 development, so I could feed them like Sarajevo here. Although Podrinje is a more interesting province. Well, maybe Bosnia. Bosnia has an estate and a salt on it. Seems pretty good. I'm just afraid that they might return land. You know what? I'm going to put a cut in here and check on the interwebs how return land works with subjects, because I don't remember. And then we're going to come back next episode and piece this out and then go over beat up the Mamluks. And hopefully not have this coalition fire. I really don't want it. I really don't want to do this. Please don't. Until then, thank you folks so much for watching. If you like what you're seeing, as always, please do hit that like button, subscribe if you're not subscribed yet, and if you have anything else to say to me, then you know, there's a comment section. You might as well use it. Thank you for watching. See you folks next time.